Hey guys, welcome to the channel, another video. Today I'm going to be watching What About Bob by Frank Oz, starring Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss. I know Frank Oz as the legendary puppeteer of the Muppets, but I don't believe I've seen any of his directorial work so far. Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss, on the other hand, are excellent actors, both of whom I admire very, very much. I've watched Murray's Scrooged on the channel and Dreyfuss's Jaws, so do check them out if you have the time. About this film, I don't know anything about it or what to expect except a doctor-patient relationship. Knowing Bill Murray and his deadpan humor, that's something I guess I'm expecting a little, but apart from that, I'm going in pretty much blind into this one. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reactions to over 50 movies, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along, of course. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Like if you liked this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. What About Bob? Oz, Murray, Dreyfuss. Let's go! Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss. The music suggests that it's a comedy. Julie Haggerty, okay. I think I've seen her in my airplane video.
I feel good, I feel great, I feel wonderful.
Just judging by the first 15 seconds, I'm guessing Bill Murray's character is the patient.
I said good morning, Gil.
He's working from home. He has a fear of going outside. I think it's called agoraphobia. And I love how the hallways are made intentionally narrower to make it feel more claustrophobic. And he's a germaphobe too. Man, the early 90s. That's the time around I grew up in. I miss the 90s. And Dreyfuss, and he's older. Last time I saw him, he was in Jaws and he was younger.
You got a big book out. Things are really clicking.
That's the way I planned it.
I'm leaving town, and I have one patient I'd like to refer to you.
It's probably Bill Murray
He just needs someone brilliant, Leo. You know,
buttering him up.
Okay,
Say, Carswell, how come you're quitting the business?
we're a dying breed, Leo. Good luck.
I have a feeling that Bill Murray made him crazy. So Murray's character is called Bob.
Second elevator, 44th floor.
Thank you.
Oz is choosing to keep the music very light tempo. Yeah, he's gonna take the stairs.
Bob Wiley? Why don't you sit down?
He sat down between the chairs on a side table.
Is that your family?
Yes.
Harriet, and then Ronnie, Gretchen, and Rita.
This is my son Sigmund
Sigmund.
and my daughter Anna, and that's my sister Lily.
I have problems. What if my heart stops beating? You know, it's the same with the cardiac arrest.
Are you married?
I'm divorced.
Your wife did not leave you. You left her because she liked Neil Diamond.
You can help me. For the first time in my life, I feel like there's hope.
It's his new book.
Baby steps?
It means setting small, reasonable goals.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
He's taking it literally.
One little step at a time, and I can do anything.
That should give you a lot to digest while I'm on vacation.
What if I need you? What if I need to talk?
Well, my associate, Dr. Harmon, would be happy to talk.
He says Good Morning America is definitely coming to Lake Winnipesaukee.
Yes!
I think Good Morning America will play a part in this film.
I was supposed to call Dr. Marvin, but I've lost his phone number.
What a beautiful place to have a vacation for a month.
How's your brood? You all getting a chance to relax? Is this a fake hang-up? It's a fake hang-up.
Oh no.
I'll get the phone.
He probably has OCD too, but his obsessive compulsiveness is focused on the doctor now.
My sister. Put her through.
Dr. Marvin, please don't be angry. This is Bob.
Go to the emergency room, but please do not call me here again.
That was not smart. Detective Roberts from Homicide, I have some questions about a Bob Wiley. Unfortunately, Bob committed suicide about 15 minutes ago.
Bob called here trying to reach his psychiatrist.
Oh, well, where is he?
I can't believe he came all the way to get an address. If he can go this far, he's going to show up very soon.
He committed suicide.
Oh, how horrible.
Oh, well, let's not let it spoil our vacation.
Again, he's a professional, and I'm sure he deals with stuff like this and has dealt with stuff like this over the last decades. He's carrying his fish with him in a jar.
False alarm. Doctor! Marvin! Dr. Leo Marvin!
Oh my God.
Doctor!
Bob, your behavior is completely inappropriate.
Check it out! Look at him in really bad shape. Come on, please, please. Give me. I need. Give me.
I love this exchange. This is not typical Bill Murray with his deadpan humor. This is exaggerated Murray.
You'll meet me?
I'll call you in 2 hours.
Baby step to 4 o'clock.
He's freaking out the locals.
Baby step to 4 o'clock. Do you know him?
Yeah. He bought a dream house. He worked a lifetime to save for a down payment.
He swooped down with his bag full of money and grabbed it out from under us. Son of a bitch.
She never says that.
Stay as far away from him as possible.
Well, that'll be easy. He won't see me. That's why I'm waiting for the phone call.
He won't see you.
That is a beautiful house, and it's a smart choice by Oz to cut directly to the house to show us what the old couple got taken away from them.
Why are you always wearing black? What is it with you and this death fixation?
Maybe I'm in mourning for my lost childhood.
Smartass.
Summer, fall, time to go, Dad.
I don't understand. Why won't you die? Yes, I'd like the number to the Gutman's Coffee.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. G.
You're welcome, Bobby.
Burn in hell, Dr. Bob.
What a revenge.
Hi, you're Anna, aren't you? I saw your picture. I'm Bob.
I'm Faye.
Oh, Mrs. M, you are even prettier than your picture.
Not a vacation from your work and not a vacation from your daily life, but a vacation
For my problems.
I'll see you in New York, in my office, in 1 month. There you go. Baby steps.
He's leaving his fish behind, so he has to be back.
Gil.
He's already entered the house.
Have a great vacation, family.
I think I do look younger than that.
Marvin's facial expressions are slowly changing. He says he doesn't get angry or he doesn't get upset, but Dreyfuss's acting here is pretty good.
For yesterday, for your hospitality to Gil and me, I didn't say thank you. This is my first time over the lake. This is my first time anywhere. I know we can't work, but let's get the friendship thing.
Marvin's freaking out.
Now, I don't want any of you letting Bob into this house. Family conference is over.
The family doesn't seem convinced at all.
There's nobody here!
Will you want to ride? Do you want to come sailing with me on my friend George's boat?
Yes, I will go sailing. Yeah, let's go sailing.
I bet he's not even on water. I'm happy to have been wrong.
You hear me? I'm not ready. Don't drop me. I'm not ready.
I'm sailing!
Murderer! Hey, Dad! Hi, Dad!
Oh no! It's almost like everything is going wrong for Marvin.
I sail. I'm a sailor. I sail.
I thought I told you to stay away from Bob Wiley.
Daddy, I was with my friend. Daddy, I am just...
I can't hear you.
I am just having fun with my friends.
And Bob Wiley.
Bob Wiley is a very sensitive person.
Your father's sensitive.
Bob listens to people. He is fun!
Anna accused me of being insensitive.
Well, he is insensitive.
And I didn't listen, and it wasn't any fun. Bob Wiley was.
Do you sail?
No.
Well, I just picked it up. Wonder what I'm going to pick up next.
Try diving.
But with diving, what's the thing? What's the trick?
Go to the edge.
He's even more cautious than Sigmund. So he's actually increasing Siggy's confidence by being even more reluctant than him, unlike his father, who's overenthusiastic.
Now hold my shirt. I'll show you what we're supposed to do.
Snip is aboard.
Honey.
I don't want to have to see this. No, please.
The look on Dreyfuss's face. Wow. I love this couple. Marvin's body language is amazing, as in Dreyfuss's.
Look, everybody, I'm not wrong often, but when I am, I admit it. I will not apologize to Bob.
Why not?
Apologize to Bob.
He's so angry with a smile.
Mom, can we have Bob over for dinner?
Dinner?
Yeah. Right is right.
Look at the smug look on Murray's face. The irony of a psychiatric doctor being forced to control his emotions is hilarious.
Would you like some more chicken, Bob?
You want some more salad, Bob?
She likes that Bob's appreciating her food.
Don't panic. I know what to do.
Oh, there's something stuck in his throat. He saved his life while beating the crap out of him, and his...
I just never gave up hope.
Singing in the rain.
I don't want to be rude, but maybe it's time for Bob to sing his way home.
The sound of the thunder with a smile. And he's waiting for the rain to stop.
We'd love for you to spend the night. That's a great idea.
Are you sure I'm not imposing?
Oh, no, not at all.
This is awkwardness at its best.
Did you find a toothbrush?
Yes.
You know where my new toothbrush is?
This is really beautiful camera framing. It's very unusual.
Are you afraid of death?
Yeah.
I was 6, like yesterday.
Me too.
I'm going to die.
He's having an existential crisis at his age.
Wasn't finding ways.
Snotface!
Vulture vomit!
Sigmund, open this door immediately.
Sorry.
Just like a little boy.
I'm sorry, Dad. Leo.
I want you out of here by 6:30. Do you understand me? The camera crew is coming at 7. I want you out by 6:30.
Well, I'll be quiet.
I'll be peace.
Beautiful morning.
6 o'clock, Bob. Time to wake up. Come on, let's go. Come on, Bob. Cock-a-doodle-doo!
The veins on his head, they're popping.
Good morning, America's here.
Oh no. He's gonna get mixed up in this whole situation.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Well, may we come in?
He's
Yeah,
still in
sure.
frame. Bob's still in frame.
Yes, this was Bob. He's a patient. He lives down the road.
Howie, Dr. Marvin's gonna have a patient on with.
Well, he's schooling alone, yes,
I do not
understand.
want you on this show with me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I think the greatest challenge, aside from the writing, is finding ways to make the ideas within it accessible to laymen as well as to my colleagues.
It's like he's reading off a prompter and he's sounding disingenuous.
I don't even think Dr. Marvin knows what the heck's going on. He can't believe what's going on. I'm very excited.
How long have you been a patient of Dr. Marvin's?
3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days.
Both the actors acting here is phenomenal, honestly.
Using his toothbrush in his house. And I spent the day swimming and sailing with his family. Here's the fam, the Marvins. This is Faye and Anna and Siggy, whom I went diving with yesterday. Marie,
Oh no!
What do I say to someone who has turned my whole life around, who has given up so much of their time and their vacations to make me better?
I can't believe this is happening.
Back to you, Joan.
I love this couple.
Wonderful, Bob.
Thank you very much, Marie.
You were great, Bob.
You really were? You were incredible. I mean,
The interview of a lifetime just went to hell for Marvin.
Get out! Is it something I said?
He's not gone. That's the whole point. He's never gone.
Is this some radical new therapy?
You see?
I think I'd like to spend a little time with you.
Do I?
really nice.
I think he has a plan in his head, just based on his facial expression.
You're Bob Wiley, aren't you?
Yeah?
I saw you on TV. You were great.
Holy crap, it's a mental institution.
Oh, no, wait a second, doctor.
I can only hold him for 24 hours, Leo, without staff corroboration.
He thinks he finally won, but it's going to turn around on him somehow.
Hello? What?
What about Bob?
What about Bob? Oh my goodness. He's getting everybody on his team and he's proving that he's not crazy. This is literally a horror film from Dr. Leo Marvin's perspective.
You know, you're obsessed with sex, and the patient says, well, you're the one drawing all the dirty pictures.
Now, it's perfectly natural for a patient to bond with his analyst.
Oh, it's not...
No way.
It was an interesting...
He's not even speaking in proper sentences or words.
What is this, isolation therapy? Excuse me, officer. Can you make sure he's home by 7?
Hey, didn't I see that guy on TV?
7 o'clock is the dinner. Oh man. And there's no Bob, and that's all he's looking for.
We have a great big surprise for you. Your sister Lily's here.
Oh, I thought it'd be Bob.
Lily! We're all here for you, Dr. M. This is your night.
Don't touch my sister!
He lost it. He lost it. He finally lost it, I think.
Bob, why do you think Leo went after you like that?
I don't know. He's been tense today.
You are such a good friend. Leo's lucky to have you.
I've been laughing straight for like an hour. My insides are tired.
It's been a real pleasure.
Keep me posted.
We just think it would be best if you're not here when he wakes up.
Leo's not inside the house anymore.
Yes!
He's going to go for explosives.
No, maybe he went for a walk.
Oh, gosh. Dr. Marvin.
Dr. Marvin! What are we up to?
Death therapy, Bob. It's a guaranteed cure.
Wow! Should I put my hands up?
Death therapy.
I am gonna blow you up. And you'll do something else to make everyone in my life think you're wonderful, and I'm a schmuck. But I'm not a schmuck, Bob.
It's Leo Marvin who's laughing manically and is crazy.
Yeah, that's it. You're saying I'm all tied up inside. If I don't untie myself inside the emotional knots, I'm going to explode.
He's taking these physical gestures as metaphors.
Yet so brilliant.
Free at last, free at last. Literally 20 pounds of explosives wherever he's going. Into the house!
I'm fine. Bob's gone.
No, man, no way.
The bags I put around your neck, Bob. Where are they?
In the house?
Excellent explosion. And the bust of Freud. And they're out in the middle of the night, just taking out the house. What are they doing there? And it's Leo Marvin who's in an institution, in a catatonic state.
Sweetie, we don't care about the house. The worst is over.
Yeah, Dad. How much worse can it get?
Bob is marrying Lily.
If anyone here knows any reason why these two should not be joined together in holy matrimony, speak now, or forever hold your peace. Pronounce you man and wife.
They ignored what he said and is focusing on the fact that he's back. Bob went back to school and became a psychologist. Then he wrote a huge bestseller, Death Therapy. God, and he's trying to sue. Oh, that was a fun movie, wasn't it? Okay, I took some time to collect my thoughts. That was such a funny movie. I love how Frank Oz kept the story simple, yet so persistent. Both our lead actors, Murray and Dreyfuss, were perfectly cast in their roles as doctor and patient. Murray's craziness was offset beautifully by the subdued performance of Dreyfuss. Of course, his calmness deteriorates over the runtime, and that itself was great to watch. Let's start with the directing and screenplay by Frank Oz and Laura Ziskin. They start the story off by introducing us to Bob, a neurotic patient with multiple phobias. I think it was interesting showing him work from home, but never revealing his actual job, because for the life of me, I can't remember what he did for a living. He was shown to be separated from his wife because she liked Neil Diamond. After presumably driving his old therapist crazy, he gets referred to Dr. Leo Marvin, a successful and egotistical therapist who recently released a new book and was planning to go on vacation with his family. They got introduced just before Marvin was supposed to leave, which leaves Bob lost and unable to cope, since he's obviously got issues. Oz then shows us Bob fake his way to Lake Winnipesaukee. Please correct me if my pronunciation is wrong. Where Dr. Marvin was planning to vacation with his entire family. Dr. Marvin's family seemed like a decent bunch, with a supporting wife and 2 kids with issues of their own. I found it interesting that Dr. Marvin named his son Sigmund after Sigmund Freud. It goes to show that he was a little arrogant and he molded his family around his own work and beliefs. As soon as Bob shows up around the second act, things start getting chaotic very fast. After showing up and trying to befriend Dr. Marvin, and when it fails, Bob starts bonding with the family. He successfully teaches the doctor's son to dive, which he failed to do repeatedly. He goes sailing with his daughter and friends, and they bond over a lot of issues they have with each other, and generally seems to enjoy life. Bob gets invited to dinner by Faye, the doctor's wife, the night before the doctor's big Good Morning America interview which gets screwed up spectacularly. Bob completely steals the spotlight from Dr. Marvin, leaving him enraged and furious. He gets even more agitated that everybody seems to love Bob, from his family to random people on the street who recognize him from TV. He then tried to have him committed at a mental institution, which also blows up in his face as Bob befriends everyone, leaving the doctor looking like a fool. But the final straw was at his surprise birthday party, where his sister Lily shows up from Chicago. As soon as he sees Bob with his arms around her, he finally loses it after holding his anger for the entire runtime. The funny thing here is that he repeatedly says he doesn't get mad or angry or even upset. He physically attacks Bob, who remains oblivious to the fact that Dr. Marvin can't stand him. Finally, after receiving medication for himself for his outbursts due to stress, Dr. Marvin sneaks out of the house and breaks into a store to steal explosives and a gun to blow up Bob once and for all. He calls it death therapy. Anyways, as Bob is tied up in the woods surrounded by explosives, he applies Dr. Marvin's own techniques, which he learned from his famous book, Baby Steps, to get himself out of the situation. And he presents himself to the family. By the way, Bob thinks that this death therapy was all fake, and he leaves the explosives themselves at Dr. Marvin's house, which blows up right in front of the entire family. This breaks Dr. Marvin and leaves him in a catatonic state, with him losing his medical license. To top it all off, the film ends with Bob marrying Dr. Marvin's sister Lily at the wedding ceremony. When asked if anybody has any objections to the marriage, Dr. Marvin breaks out of his catatonic state to scream no. Instead of heeding his words, everyone is just happy to have him back, and he literally gets ignored again. I think he finally accepts his fate at the end. Great directing and writing by Oz and Ziskin here. Bill Murray played Bob. He was just great in his role as usual. I expected a sarcastic and deadpan Murray, but I'm glad to see a different side to his acting skills. He played his character with a certain unhinged obsessiveness. He was over the top and just crazy persistent. I don't believe he was aware at all of what he was doing the entire film. He had no idea about social cues or just general manners. He did come across a lovable goofball, which everybody except Dr. Marvin saw. Speaking of Dr. Marvin, he was played by the great Richard Dreyfuss. His performance was even better than Murray's in this film, I think, which is rare. He played Dr. Marvin as a reserved, arrogant person with a big ego too. Everything was about him, and his facial expressions, they were so fun to watch. He was smiling, almost gritting through his teeth, while appearing polite most of the time. The breakdown of his professionalism in particular was great to watch too. That showed significant character development on his part. The frustration in his voice as he was trying to convince everyone, including his own family, to stay away from Bob, and watching him fail was just hilarious. If I had to think of criticisms of the film, it would be the fact that there was no redemption for Dr. Marvin, none at all. He was reduced to a catatonic state by the end, and he loses his job and pretty much his family. Although they were supportive, he loses them, which was hilarious to watch, don't get me wrong, but you kind of have to feel bad for the man. All he wanted from his life was this vacation. Overall, I enjoyed this film. It's a great watch on a lazy Sunday afternoon. Frank Oz was pretty good with his directing, and the script was great, and the performances by Murray and Dreyfuss, they were fantastic. I'll never look at Therapists the same way again. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Consider being a patron. Subscribe to the channel. Do check out my other videos. Like if you liked this video, dislike it if you didn't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.